What's up everybody, this is It's Me 64 and today I'll be showing you another 6 awesome Minecraft seeds. Now right before we get in, I want you to let me know down in the comment section if you think that I should turn this into a series, because this is my second one of these, and if you haven't seen the first 6 awesome seeds, then make sure to go check those out. There will be a link to those down in the description. So let me know down in the comment section if you think I should turn this into a series. Anyway, what's also down in the description is the timestamps and seeds for each of the seeds that I will be showing you. Anyway, after I have showcased the seed itself, I will be showing you the seed in the settings. Anyway, one other thing, the red pillar, the pillar out of red wool, this is the spawn. So if you were to use the seed, you would spawn right over here. So that's what the red pillar is, in case you were wondering. Anyway, first I will always showcase the overworld, and then I will head into the nether if there is anything interesting to see there. Anyway, I'm going to check on night vision potion, because the most of the stuff we're going to be looking at for this seed is underwater. So the seed is mainly for the people who love ocean monuments. As you can see over here, we have got ourselves a beautiful ocean monument. You know, the regular thing with this tail of the elder guardian sticking out of the roof. You know, the usual, not too much about that. But if I head on the other direction from the spawn island, we have a second ocean monument right over here. That is absolutely insane. I mean, you've got two ocean monuments within the range of, let's say that's like about, I'm not sure, 200 blocks separated from each other, 200, 300 blocks. I'm not really sure. Anyway, they're really, really close. Two ocean monuments. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, you've also got yourself a huge coral reef. That's what they're called. You've got yourself a huge coral reef. It's a really, really big coral reef, and it looks really, really nice. Anyway, right here you've also got an underwater ravine, which goes all the way down to Y11. And that is some really cool generation. I didn't notice that earlier. That actually looks really cool. Anyway, that is not it. If we go into the nether, we've got some other cool things there as well. Now you will notice that we spawn in the Soul Sand Valley. I won't be the first to say it, this is not like the coolest nether biome out there. Well, maybe it is the coolest, but it's not the safest. It's not the safest. Anyway, we have got ourselves a huge, absolutely huge nether fortress. I can fly around this thing. It's exactly where the nether portal is if you build a portal at spawn. I mean, this thing is gigantic. Look at the size of this fortress. It goes all the way on over here, all the way in this direction. It is really, really a huge nether fortress. Personally, I think this might even be the biggest nether fortress I have ever seen. Anyway, quick reminder, the seed for this is in the description, and of course I showed the seed at the end of the showcase. Anyway, the end of the showcase is just about now. I hope you enjoyed this seed, and we can head into the settings. The seed is -13616258873. Now you can pause the video, you can write this down, you can make a note. I really don't care. Do with it whatever you want. Anyway, that was a seed. Once again, it is also in the description. Now let's head over to the next one. So in the next seed, you spawn right on top of the village bell, as you can see over here. That is where I spawned in, so that is pretty cool. Anyway, after spawning over there, you will be directly in a village. This isn't any regular village. As you can see over here, we have 3 blacksmiths. Now the loot from these blacksmiths isn't all too insane. See over here we got the apples, some gold, and of course the iron pickaxe, which is gonna help a lot in game, which means like you can skip a few stages really fast. You've got some more gold, apples, saddle, and another spare iron pickaxe. Anyway, if I head over here, this one just has the regular iron chest plate, some more apples, some bread you can use as food, etc. Anyway, I can get over to that house over there. Now, there's nothing special about this house, but there is something very special beneath it. Yes, right where this village is, there is a huge stronghold. Well, strongholds are always huge. Anyway, if you locate this house, the one made out of the terracotta, right below that will be the portal room. So you can head through the iron bars in here, and boom, you're in the portal room. It has one eye already in there, which isn't too useful. Anyway, there are a few very special things about this stronghold, though. Night vision. Night vision is what I need. I need to find the chests I found earlier, because those are absolutely insane. And also there's 2 huge libraries, which also have insane loot. First library. Now the first chest has 4 enchanted books in it, and some more books and some paper, you know. And then we have another chest with some more books and paper. Now there is a second library, but the loot in that isn't all too good. I'm having troubles finding it, like, to be honest. I found it earlier, and it would have been smart of me to note the coordinates, but I've got no idea where it is. Anyway, it did have a sharpness 3 book, though, which is pretty good. Yeah, I can't find it. Anyway, we can just head up to the surface, just like so. Ooh, that's some pretty cool generation at the bottom of that island. that really looks pretty nice. Anyway, you see where these blacksmiths are? Well, if you go straight forward from over here, you'll find solid land. Now this isn't an island, this is solid land. Wow. We have another village. Now this one is abandoned, but it is another village. And you got a ruined portal, 3 gold block, then you have enough lava to make a full nether portal, and you can complete this one. And in here you've got an obsidian, a proj, 3 golden chestplate, a gapple, and some flint, fire charge, you know. So with a bucket and some water, you can fully complete this nether portal, which is quite nice. Anyway, that is not it for this seed. My night vision is running out, which is actually perfect because we are going to go to the nether, and like nether fog is really bad with stuff. Oh, this villager seems to have gone through the portal. Anyway, you spawn in the nether wastes biome, which isn't too exciting. But you can head a bit in this direction, and you will find a bastion. Now, by the way, you are going to want to look at my coordinates for the bastion, because, yeah, oh, it's a dead end. Anyway, I need to head in this direction. Once I'm at the bastion, you will look at my coordinates, and that way you will know exactly where the bastion is. So here's the bastion. You are just going to want to take in my coordinates on the top left. Now this bastion is a little ways away from the portal, but this is a really insane bastion. As you can see over here, you will come from that side over there, and you'll be muted with a wall of the bastion with a bunch of gold blocks. As you can see, gold block, gold block, gold block, gold block, double gold block, gold block, gold block, and very many more gold blocks. Anyway, over here at the bottom, you have insane amounts of gilded blackstone, mine through there, find a whole lot of gilded blackstone. Now, mind you, it gets even better. As you can see over here, it is one of the bridges bastion. So, there is the bridges or treasury. I got confused because I think this is a treasury bastion, but it has a bridge. Anyway, or it's a bridges bastion, but it just has a lot of treasure. Anyway, as you can see, you got the gold blocks over here, and then you can go down in the middle. Here, right over here, you've got the magma cube spawner, of course, which you can turn into a farm, the bunch of gold blocks, and of course the chest. You got 4 more gold blocks in here, a bane of arthropods, 1 diamond sword, and fire prot 1 diamond leggings, which is pretty nice. And you can just pull those on if you want to have a successful escape of the bastion. Anyways, it is a little way away, but it is a really, really insane bastion. It definitely is really nice. Anyway, right now it's time to head on to the next seed. Right before we head on to the next seed, I actually forgot to show you guys the seed. So anyway, here it is. Again, it can be found in the description. I'm not sure how many times I already said that, and I'm not sure how many times I will say it in the future of this video. Anyway, it is 5426308838. There you have it. Anyway, now we are really going to head on to the next seed. So now we are at the next seed, and this seed is pretty good as well. So as you can see over here, we've just got a bit of water and a lava pool right at spawn, which is really, really nice. Anyway, if you fly this way, you will find a beautiful savannah village, extremely close to spawn as well. Very, very nice, and nothing too special about that though. Anyway, if you head in another direction from spawn, you will be able to find a huge ravine, which goes all the way down to a very beautiful Y level. And yes, this ravine has a slime chunk in it, so this is also the perfect place to make a slime farm and find some easy peasy diamonds. Anyway, there isn't too much in the overworld, but let's take a look at the nether. Now, the nether spawn of this area is pretty good. As you can see over here, you spawn in the blue forest, and I know that a lot of you guys are a huge fan of the warped forest. It's called, I think it's called warped forest. It should be. Anyway, as you can see, you spawn right over here if you build the nether portal pretty much exactly at spawn. You have got a bastion remnant right next to the portal as well, which is pretty overpowered if you ask me. And then if you go further up, you will be able to find even more of the blue forest. And now this is a pretty huge blue forest. It stretches on for quite a large while, as you can see. And I'm sure that all you people who love the warped forest are very, very happy with this. I personally love the warped forest as well. And as you can see, when you get to the edge of the warped forest, you will be greeted with another bastion. Now, this bastion has some pretty good loot. We got some ancient debris in the chest. We also have a pig step music disc, as you can see over here. Over here we've got just the usual stuff. And over here, some more pretty good loot, obsidian for a portal, all that stuff. Now that isn't the only treasure you actually find in this bastion. There is a lot more as well. So this really, really is insane. Anyways, in case you are wondering, the loot in these chests is set. And what do I mean by set? Well, it's not that I put the loot in the chests. It may sound like that, but that is not how it works. I actually made a whole separate video about this, but since Minecraft Bedrock, I believe 1.16.220 or 1.16.210 all the loot which will be obtainable in chests, which means chests and villages, strongholds, bastions, um, will stay the same for each generation of the world of the seed and will not differ. So that means if I were to make 10 different worlds with this same seed, the loot in these chests will be the exact same. And so if you, in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, you make a world with this seed, your loot will be the exact same as this. Now, as I said, I did make a separate video about that, so if you think that would be interesting, then make sure to go check that out. There'll be a link to that down in the description. Anyway, the seed for this can be found in the description as well, and can also be found right over here. It is 827910051. You can pause the video, note it down, or just send it to the description. Anyway, I think it's time to head on to the next seed. Seed number 4. Now I must say this seed is particularly awesome. This is one of my favorite ones actually. As you can see over here, we spawned right next to a village, and now this isn't any usual village. This is also a swamp village. It is in a swamp as well, so you will have naturally generating swamp villagers, as you can see over here, and that is pretty cool. Anyway, it has 2 blacksmiths. Now these blacksmiths has some insane loot. As you can see over here, you've got a gold ingot, an apple, some bread, and iron chest plate. Now, geez, yeah, okay. Now, this one has even better loot, and that's not meant sarcastically. This is the one with the good loot. So as you can see over here, we have 3 obsidian, 3 iron swords, chest plate, leggings, and 5 iron ingots. It isn't the best loot you can get, but it is still pretty nice. Anyway, now there is something very special about this seed, and that is because this is a woodland mansion seed. So, the title of this video, no, it was not clickbait. There actually is a woodland mansion seed in this video. You only need to travel about, I'm not entirely sure, about 400 blocks, I think. Anyway, as you can see, after traveling that, by the way, you can look at my coordinates if you're not entirely sure how to go. You'll find an abandoned village over here, nothing too special about that. But then you've got the woodland mansion. And now this is, I think, a reason why a lot of you guys came to this video. It's because you want the woodland mansion seeds. Now these are very, very, very popular. And well, here it is. This is the woodland mansion. And it is particularly great. Well, that is not all. And that's because, as you can see over here, if you build a nether portal, you will be in the warped forest biome. This is another pretty large warped forest, not as big as the last one, but it is still really, really large. So your nether portal will be, if you build your nether portal at spawn, it'll be right in the warped forest, and if you don't, then you will most highly likely be very near to a warped forest, because as you can see, this warped forest is pretty large. There are no structures really nearby, but that is not such a huge problem, because, I mean, you've got the warped forest. What more do you want? I really like the warped wood, and I know that a lot of you guys like the warped wood as well. And how did I just find my nether portal back? Normally I can never find my nether portal back. Oh wow. The seed for this one is, drumroll please. Okay, minus 205960888. I'm pretty sure I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry guys, but it's like right here, and it's in the description as well. Yeah, I know, I said it again. That's absolutely great. Anyway, let's head on to the next seed. Seed numero 5. There's one very special thing about this seed, and that is this right over here. Now, on first sight, this may not look too special, but this is actually one of the rarest biomes in Minecraft. Now, this isn't classified as its very own biome, but I think it should be, and it definitely is my favorite biome. And now this is the lush green savannah. Well, that's what I call it anyway. This consists a lot of the coarse dirt, um, and gravel, also stone and that stuff. But if we fly over here, you can see that the savannah is mainly just savannah colored. It's not green like the one in my inventory. It's yellowish. But the lush green savannah, as I call it, it's lush green. And wow, that was a very bad voice crack. That's awkward. Anyway, there's a lush green savannah really close to spawn, and I really love lush green savannas. Anyway, then we have a peculiarly shaped ravine. I must say it looks a bit like a pill. Anyway, I can head down. As you can see, it is at Y11, this ravine, and we've got a bunch of caves. Right over here, we have some easy peasy diamonds. Just for your starter gain, early diamonds, you can make a diamond pickaxe, do all that stuff. Anyway, after you explored the ravine and the lush green savannah, you can continue heading in this direction, and you can find a desert village. Now, there is nothing too special about this desert village. Apart from that, it's a desert village, and I mean, who doesn't want a desert village? Even though there's nothing too special about it, it is a desert village, after all. Now, after you have visited this beautiful village, you can continue in the same direction you came from. You can head all the way over here into the desert. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. You need to head in this direction over here, which is the same direction you came from. I was just going in the wrong direction. Anyway, you will find a desert temple. Now, this is a bit of a ways away, but the loot in here is absolutely insane. As you can see over here, this just isn't too good. You do have the 2 golden apples, which are pretty nice. Over here, though, you have 2 diamonds, which is enough for a diamond sword, which is pretty nice. Over here, you've got 1 other gapple, some gunpowder, bones. No, bones are handy for an early farm of a bone meal. And in here, you've got a notch apple, god apple, enchanted apple, whatever you want to call it. One of those things, we all know what they are. And Krusty Nugget 8 joined the game. You see, that's what's wrong with me creating all these worlds. I've created so many worlds. I've created so many random worlds that I forgot that I always forget turning off multiplayer, because you're creating the world, one after another, and then go away. I'm recording. You know what the worst thing is? This kid is not even subscribed to my channel, and I should hope for your sake that you are subscribed to my channel. Anyway, if you aren't, you definitely should. And that way you won't miss out on any future uploads. Anyway, the seed for this is 807692143, which is pretty cool. I know it's the seed. By the way, you can also find that in the description of the video. Calm. Okay, anyway, let's head on to the next seed, and let's hope that Mr. Krusty Nugget doesn't find us there. So everybody, this is seed number 6, and it's last, but definitely not least. Anyway, let's immediately get started. We can go right over in this direction for a while. And find a village. Now, this is not directly at spawn, but we do have a plus point, and these have the blacksmiths. Now these do actually have good loot, the other ones didn't really. As you can see, this one has an iron helmet, some saplings, and some apples. I'm pretty sure you're like sick of me saying that everything is good loot, but he joined. I would swear I turned multiplayer off. I'm serious. Anyway, this has good loot. Trust me, like this seriously has good loot. So yeah, that is really nice. How do I get back to spawn? I forgot where spawn is. Wait a second. Krusty Nugget is at spawn. I'm gonna teleport to him. That way I'll be at spawn. Boom. Okay. So now we can head into the nether and we can look at what is over here. As you can see, there is a beautiful forest over here, and a little way in this direction there will be another fortress for you. Anyway, there isn't too much else to see here. Apart from that, this is a really huge warped forest, so if you're a big fan of those, then make sure to stick around. Anyway, well, there's not much sticking around to do, to be honest. One question. Oh, thanks. I didn't read chat. I would be positive that chat did not pop up on my screen. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know if you want me to turn this into a series. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. Also smash the subscribe button and the bell so you will definitely not miss out on any future uploads. And I sure do hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.